Tanzania, the battle for survival in the wild world. When the first rays of sunlight reach the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania wakes up in wild and mysterious beauty. Majestic mountains, vast savannas that stretch like an endless green carpet, and meandering rivers that flow through this vast land all tell a story of survival. But behind that peaceful appearance are fierce battles for survival, taking place every day as an indispensable part of the circle of life. Welcome to wild Tanzania, where the strongest, fastest, and smartest survive. Tanzania's nature, a vivid picture of survival. Tanzania features 22 national parks and 31 protected areas, covering nearly 38% of the country's territory, the largest number in Africa and a testament to the country's strong commitment to conservation. Rich biodiversity. Every forest, every river, and every lake here plays an important role as a habitat for more than 430 species of mammals, 1,100 species of birds, and 335 species of reptiles. Mount Kilimanjaro, the country's ecological symbol, with a peak of 5,895 meters, is the highest mountain in Africa. This majestic mountain is home to more than 1,200 species of plants, many of which are endemic and found only in this land. From the dense tropical forests at the foot of the mountain to the snow-capped peaks, Kilimanjaro is like a magnificent natural paradise, containing stories about the adaptation and survival of many species of plants and animals. For many tourists, conquering Mount Kilimanjaro is not only an adventure but also a journey to discover the magical beauty of nature. Serengeti, nature's Hunger Games. Nowhere is the interaction between predator and prey more evident than in Serengeti National Park, one of Africa's largest and most famous protected areas. Covering an area of more than 14,763 square kilometers, the Serengeti is the stage of the Great Migration, with more than 1.5 million wildebeest, zebra, and Thompson's gazelle moving from the Serengeti to the Masai Mara in Kenya. The long journey from December to October each year is a testament to the beauty and harshness of nature, as hundreds of thousands of prey face challenges from predators, natural disasters, and fierce competition. Serengeti lions play a key role in this migration. With around 3,000 individuals, the Serengeti has the largest lion population in Africa and is also one of the oldest. Serengeti lions live in prides of 15 to 30 individuals and sometimes up to 40 animals, acting like a real army to protect territory and hunt. During hunts, the females work together as expert hunters, surrounding their prey and attacking from multiple directions, creating a realistic display of incredible hunting skills. A 2023 study found that Serengeti lions have a 20 to 30% success rate in hunts, much higher than other lion populations in Africa, where the rate ranges from 17 to 20%. However, the dry season when food and water become scarce is the most challenging time for lions. They have to travel farther, sometimes up to 20 kilometers per day, and hunt smaller prey to survive. Although life in the Serengeti is always challenging, lions maintain an important role in controlling herbivore populations, preventing overconsumption of grasslands, and protecting the sustainable development of the ecosystem. However, it is not only lions who own the Serengeti arena. Spotted hyenas are also one of the most successful predators here. With about 5,000 individuals, spotted hyenas stand out with a very high hunting success rate, about 25 to 30%, and can increase up to 50% when hunting in groups. Hyenas are not only hunters but are also notorious food robbers, sometimes attacking lions for loot. Hyenas' organization and coordination, along with their impressive speed and endurance, make them warriors not to be underestimated in the fight for survival. In the darkness of the bushes, leopards are another fearsome predator. With black rose fur on a yellow background, leopards use stealth and speed to hunt prey such as Thompson's gazelles and baby zebras. Each of their attacks is a precise blow to the prey's neck, ending the chase like lightning. Cheetah, the world's fastest land animal, presents a distinct image with its extraordinary speed. When these leopards rush away, it seems like time stops for a moment. They can reach speeds of up to 130 kilometers per hour in short chases lasting only a few seconds, ending with a powerful and decisive attack on their prey. Lake Victoria, the heart of East Africa. Lake Victoria, the largest freshwater lake in Africa and the second largest in the world, is an important ecological center of East Africa. With an area of 68,800 square kilometers, Lake Victoria is not only a source of water but also a habitat for thousands of different species, from fish and birds to reptiles such as Nile crocodiles and hippos. Each species plays an important role in the ecosystem, maintaining natural balance through complex food chains and interactions. Hippos at Lake Victoria, the heart of East Africa. One of the most prominent residents. With a large and heavy body, the hippo is the third largest land mammal, after the elephant and rhinoceros. Adult males can weigh between 1,500 and 3,200 kilograms, while females are slightly lighter, weighing between 1,300 and 2,500 kilograms. With their massive bodies and short legs, hippos look like living tanks, demonstrating their immense strength. Hippos spend most of their day submerged underwater to stay cool and protect their sensitive skin from the sun. They have a layer of skin 3.5 to 6 centimeters thick, which helps minimize damage from collisions and biting when fighting for territory. At night, hippos leave the water and come ashore to graze. Despite their slow appearance, hippos can surprisingly move at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour on land. They eat about 40 kilograms of grass per night, and their large footprints create natural paths through dense vegetation, helping to maintain flow and improve the circulation of small streams. The ecological role of hippopotamuses is extremely important, not only in maintaining natural flows but also in preventing marshy areas from becoming clogged with dense vegetation. Hippos are highly social animals, often living in large herds of 10 to 30 animals and sometimes up to 100 individuals. Each herd usually has a dominant male who will protect the group from other males who want to challenge his position. Although hippos are herbivores and do not hunt, they are very aggressive creatures, willing to defend their territory from threats from humans and other animals. Battles between males for dominance can be violent and bloody, with serious injuries from their powerful jaws and fangs up to 50 centimeters long. Hippos communicate with each other through a variety of sounds, from roaring and bellowing to characteristic puffing. Hippopotamus roars can be heard from kilometers away and play an important role in defending territory and alerting members of the herd to the presence of intruders. When they feel threatened, hippos can become extremely aggressive, jumping out of the water and attacking anyone or anything they feel is threatening them. In addition to their ecological role, hippos also contribute to controlling the growth of aquatic plants. Hippo poop, rich in nutrients, not only helps fertilize rivers and lakes but also creates an ideal environment for small fish and other creatures to thrive. However, increasing the amount of hippo feces in enclosed areas can sometimes cause eutrophication, which increases excessive nutrient levels and negatively affects water quality. In the wild, hippos don't have many predators, but their young can become targets of lions, Nile crocodiles, and other predators when they leave the protection of the herd. Mothers are fiercely protective of their children, and the bond between mother and child can last for many years. Although hippos may seem slow and gentle when lying still in the water, they are true warriors when it comes to protecting their families and territories. Lake Victoria's Nile crocodiles are fearsome predators, capable of hunting large prey such as antelopes, baby hippos, and even waterfowl. With their powerful jaws and perfect camouflage, Nile crocodiles are silent warriors of freshwater ecosystems, maintaining balance by controlling the numbers of fish and other animals. They are opportunistic predators with deadly ambush tactics, willing to wait for hours until their prey approaches and then attack with incredible precision. Lake Meniera, the mystical waters of flamingos. Continue your journey to Lake Meniera, one of Africa's most famous alkaline lakes, located at the foot of the Rift Valley in northern Tanzania. With an area that changes seasonally and an average depth of only about 3 meters, Lake Meniera is home to thousands of species of birds and wildlife. Flocks of large and small flamingos migrate here every year, creating a vivid picture of pale pink covering the water surface. The flamingos forage for food from algae blooms in the lake's alkaline waters, using their specialized beaks to filter out the tiny creatures. In addition to being a paradise for birds, Lake Meniera is also home to one of the largest populations of African elephants in East Africa. With about 300 to 400 individuals, Meniera elephants often move through forests and savannas, taking advantage of abundant water sources and rich vegetation. African elephants are not only giants of the savanna but also symbols of solidarity and strong social bonds. Each herd of elephants is led by an elderly female, often called the matriarch, who ensures the safety of the herd and takes care of the weaker individuals. Older males often live alone or in small groups, only returning to the main herd during mating season. While moving, elephant herds follow a clear order, with young animals always protected in the middle, away from threats from predators. The Lake Meniera ecosystem not only provides a habitat for elephants but is also home to complex interactions between animals, from olive baboons that move in large herds to deer Maasai giraffes that search for food on high tree branches. Arusha National Park, Primate Paradise. Arusha National Park, with an area of 552 square kilometers, is one of Tanzania's most unique protected areas. With diverse ecosystems, from high-altitude tropical forests to vast savannas to immense swamps, each corner of this park tells a unique story. Here, Momella Lake with its calm waters is home to hundreds of waterfowl species. Meanwhile, the extinct crater Erdo offers a dazzling scene of lush vegetation and an astonishing diversity of wildlife. Black and white colobus monkeys in Arusha National Park. The black and white colobus monkey is one of Arusha's special residents. With their shiny black fur and striking white bands, colobus monkeys live in groups of about 15 individuals, forming strong social bonds through bathing each other, an act that goes beyond hygiene, and helps strengthen solidarity within the community. These groups of monkeys spend most of their time high in the treetops, taking advantage of the dense foliage to avoid dangers from the ground. Their unique digestive system, with multiple stomach chambers filled with microorganisms, helps them convert cellulose from leaves into nutrients, an excellent survival strategy in challenging environments. Maasai giraffes, giants of the steppe. Not far away, the Maasai giraffe, the largest subspecies of giraffe, moves gracefully across the vast savanna. Maasai giraffes have skin with dark brown spots and irregular shapes, helping them easily camouflage in their natural habitat with rich vegetation. They can reach heights of up to 6 meters and weigh up to 1,200 kilograms, making them one of the tallest animals on the planet. With a long neck and tongue that can reach up to 45 centimeters, Maasai giraffes easily reach the high branches of acacia and baobab trees in search of food, especially during the dry season when other food sources become scarce. The Maasai giraffe is not only a symbol of patience and adaptability but also plays an important role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. By eating high tree branches, they help the vegetation under the trees have a chance to grow, contributing to maintaining the biodiversity of the area. Serval, silent predator and adept. Besides the giant herbivores, this land is also the playground of expert predators like the serval cat. This is a wild cat belonging to the Felidae family, notable for its long legs and big ears that help it hear even the smallest sounds of prey in the tall grass. The serval's golden fur with black spots provides perfect camouflage in Arusha's diverse environment, making it one of the most effective predators in the region. About 50% of serval hunts end in success, a very high rate compared to other big cats. They often hunt at night, when darkness hides their gentle but deadly steps. With sharp ears, the serval can detect small sounds from dozens of meters away, accurately locating prey even though it is hidden among dense vegetation. When the opportunity comes, the serval rushes at fast speed and launches a powerful jump that can reach up to 3 meters, grabbing its prey in just a split second. In Maasai culture, the serval is revered as a symbol of agility and dexterity, a testament to incredible divine creativity. The presence of serval not only helps control rodent populations and protect crops, but also attracts the attention of tourists, creating opportunities to develop ecotourism in Arusha. Climate change, a tough challenge to survival. Climate change is already threatening this balance. Rising temperatures and reduced rainfall have changed the behavior of animals, forcing them to adapt to harsher conditions. Longer migrations, increased competition, and natural disasters such as drought and floods are all testing the resilience of Tanzania's wildlife. Drought has caused many water sources to dry up, forcing animals to concentrate on the remaining water spots, leading to more conflict and competition. Flooding can submerge nesting areas for species such as alligators and waterfowl, greatly reducing the number of young individuals that survive to adulthood. Wildfires, an inevitable part of natural or human-caused cycles, can devastate thousands of hectares of forests and grasslands, affecting the shelter and food sources of many species. Changes in weather patterns have disrupted the migration schedules of many species, forcing them to adapt to harsher conditions to survive. Tanzania is not only a majestic picture of mountains, vast savannas, and winding rivers but also a fierce survival arena, where every animal species fights constantly to survive. From giants like African elephants and hippos to expert predators like lions, leopards, and hyenas, all contribute to this lively circle of survival. Tanzania's wild nature reminds us of the harsh yet wonderful nature, where every day is a battle to survive and thrive. If you feel fascinated by the magic of the wild world, please click the subscribe button and follow our channel to continue discovering other fascinating stories from nature. Thank you for following. See you on the next journey.